dear students, now we will be discussing about velocity time graph. So next is velocity time graph. Okay, so let me draw a graph. This is x-axis and this is the y-axis. In the x-axis, in the case of velocity time graph, in the x-axis we will be taking time. If it is in SI unit, time in second, and velocity will be taken along the y-axis. Okay, and what is the unit of velocity? What is the SI unit of velocity? That is meter per second. That is ms raised to minus 1. This is the origin. Okay, and let me take 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, like that. And in the y-axis I am taking 2 meter per second, 4 meter per second, 6 meter per second, 8 meter per second, like that. Okay, and if I get a graph like this, what it means, we can say that the line, this is a straight line which is parallel to the x-axis. That means, does the object is at rest? No, we cannot say like that, because in the y-axis we are taking velocity. As the time passes, the object is moving with a constant velocity, that is 6 meter per second. Is it? The object moves with, or the body moves with a constant velocity. So instead of velocity, if I am taking speed, then we can say that the object moves with constant speed. Just change it to speed, that's all. Okay. So here I have got a graph which is parallel to the x-axis, and that means that the body moves with a constant velocity. As time passes, with the passage of time, the velocity of an object does not changes. That is, the velocity is constant in this. That's why we are saying that the body is moving with a constant velocity. The body moves with constant velocity of 6 meter per second. And why we need a graph like this? Why we are calculating the velocity time? Why we are plotting the velocity time graph? Do you know? Let us learn that. Okay. I will be taking 2 points. Okay. Yes. Let it be A and B. Okay. I'll be drawing a perpendicular . Okay. So I got, this is time. So this is at time t1 and this is, the object is at t2. Okay. The position of the object is B at t2 and the position of the object is at A at t1. Okay. And let me take it as this position as C and this is D. So now this is ABCD rectangle, ABCD. Okay, this is rectangle ABCD. And if I calculate the area of this rectangle, what is the area of a rectangle? Area of rectangle is equal to, what is the equation? Length into breadth. Is it? Length into breadth. Okay. Length into breadth. And here, what is the length? This is the length. Length is equal to, either we can see length is in a rectangle, length will be equal and breadth will be equal. That is AB is equal to CD. So we can say that either it is AB into breadth is BC. Is it? Or we can say that AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. Or we can say like this also. AD. CD into AD or DA. Okay. And here, what is CD? It is, how we can calculate CD? This is the CD. This is the length of CD. How we can calculate that? That is T2 minus T1. Is it? T2 minus T1 is CD. And what is AD? AD, if this is the velocity of an object at 0 second, that is V1, we will be taking velocity at 0 second. I'll be taking that initial velocity is V1 and the final velocity is V2. Then how can we calculate AD? AD will be equal to V2 minus V1. Initial velocity minus, final velocity minus initial velocity. That is V2 minus V1. Okay. So we got the equation as T2 minus T1 into V2 minus V1. That is nothing but time into velocity or time into velocity or velocity into time. So if we calculate velocity into time, what we will be getting? We will be getting the magnitude of displacement. Is it? Magnitude of displacement. That is, if we calculate the area under this graph, we will be getting the displacement of the object. That is, magnitude of displacement of the object can be calculated using velocity time graph. Okay. So if I am calculating the displacement in this, T2 minus T1. T2 is 5 seconds and T1 is 2 seconds. T2 minus T1 is 3 seconds and velocity is V2 minus V1. V2 is 6. 6 minus 0 is 6 meter per second. So if I calculate, I will be getting, what is the displacement of the object? 18 meter. And I will be getting S into ms raised to minus 1. Okay. That is, I will be getting 18 meter. That is the displacement of the object. Not just displacement, we have to say it as magnitude of displacement of the object is equal to 18 meter. Okay. So with this graph, we have calculated displacement of the graph. How we have calculated displacement? That is, area under this is the displacement. That is, this is a rectangle and area under the rectangle will be the displacement. Okay. Hope you understood. So with the velocity time graph, we can calculate the magnitude of displacement if we consider the area under velocity time graph. Clear? Thank you.